What's up guys, Egrka 96 here, bringing you a review of the new Man of Steel figures by Mattel. These are part of the Movie Masters line, and today we're going to be reviewing Superman, Kal-El, and Jor-El, the father of Superman, in the new movie. These are pretty cool looking figures. If you know about Mattel, they're not super realistic as in terms of paint application and things like that when compared to another 7-inch scale company like NECA, but these are really cool figures, especially if you're a fan of the characters that they create and the movies that are coming out. These are probably the closest you'll get to the most authentic kinds of figures out there on the market for this film in this scale. So without further ado, here we have Superman and Jor-El. So first, let's start off with Superman. So as you can just see here, we have a nice sculpt, a sculpted cape here. Nice muscle structure and a really cool texture on the suit. So let's have a look at this head sculpt here. This is supposed to represent the new Superman actor, and has a good likeness of him. I think it's pretty close. I think it's just the paint application. Paint application can change a sculpt big time. So what we have here is a little bit of a translucent plastic of the skin tone. So it's not actually painted, it's the color of the plastic that's creating the skin tone. But yeah, it does have the same structure of his face, which is pretty cool. We have the suit here. Really cool texture going on. And the cape. So yeah, overall pretty nice. The one thing that it throws me off, but as a personal collector, the things that I like the shininess of that's on the figure. I think it gives it, like a plasticky quality, and that's just something I'm not a big fan of as a collector in general. But you can have totally different views. But this is still a great figure. So let's just get into articulation real fast. What we have is a ball jointed head here. His head can't go too much back. That's about as far as it can go. So if you want to get like a flying pose, that's how far back his head is going to go. We have a rotation here at the waist, no ab crunch. The arms can go out and in, then rotate at the upper bicep, bend at the elbow, and we have a 360 at the wrist. Legs can go forward and back. You go out and in, rotate at the quad, bend at the knee, and up and down at the ankle. So that's about all you get here on this, which I think is fine. I think too much articulation kind of would have made him look a little weird. Especially I like the fact that they didn't put an ab crunch, because I really like this ab sculpt here. And I think it just makes it look a little more, collectible style instead of just a regular action figure. And he has a nice cape. This cape is very big and very nice to sculpt. The way it's shaped in the wind is pretty cool. And an awesome thing is that all these figures come with a nice base that has a texture in itself. So we have it's the Superman emblem here. It's just plastic, and he stands on it fairly well. So let's take a look at Jor-El. This is a really cool figure. I think this the likeness is fantastic in comparison to Russell Crowe. Really good. We have a good profile here. The eyes, everything is really cool. The hair sculpt and the detail of the suit is really impressive for a Mattel figure. Now we've seen Mattel do the Dark Knight Rises figures, and those came out pretty well. I made sure to collect all those to build the bat signal, which is really cool also. But you can just see that there's a lot of detail going on here, and they definitely wanted to impress collectors and fans of the film. But as you can see, when compared to Superman, the suit here, Jor-El's suit, it has the same texture, but it has a nice matte paint job. It's not shiny. It's a nice matte blue, and you can see that it has a different impact in comparison to Superman's. As you see, it's not a matte paint job. It has that shine to it. And I wonder why they didn't do that for the Superman figure, but they did it for Jor-El. So really, really awesome job with the sculpt. Really cool. Love the shoulder pads and the crest here. Have a nice look at that. Really cool. And the head sculpt is good also. Personally, I do like this figure a little bit more than the Superman figure. I think there's just a lot more going on here, and a lot more strengths that show off how, you know, good Mattel is as a collectible adult collector toy company. So the articulation is pretty much the same. We have a ball jointed head. I'm just going to go out and in and rotate at the bicep. This is a soft piece of plastic here that comes from the forearm to the back, so this is pretty cool as well. Get bent at the elbow. You can rotate at the wrist. No ab crunch. Rotate at the waist. Out, in, forward, back. Bend at the elbow, up and down at the ankle, just like Superman. Jor-El also comes with his own base. A nice gray Superman logo with the yellow. It may look a little brown because that's just a very strong warm lighting here, but it is gray in person. So let's have a little size comparison here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Superman here. Let me focus it for you guys. Superman, and I'm going to bring in the Mattel Movie Masters Batman figure. And as you can see, these figures are a little larger in scale when compared to the Dark Knight Rises figures. Now this is a custom painted Batman figure, and as you can see, in general, this Batman figure used to be very shiny. If you have, if you have this Batman figure, you know what I'm talking about. The black is shiny, and just overall doesn't look that great. But this was a custom paint app that I did, and you can see it just has a different impact when you have a matte paint job. As you can see, it makes the likeness. It definitely looks like Christian Bale. It makes the likeness a little better. But yeah, this is about Superman anyway. I just wanted to show you guys that. But as you can see, Superman is taller. They are a little larger in scale, which is cool because I wish the Dark Knight Rises figures were 7-inch figures, the 6-inch. So let me bring in a regular Mattel DC-UC figure, and as you can see, they are pretty close. The DC-UC is slightly taller. Black Lantern, Hal Jordan, but I'm glad that they went a little bigger for the Superman figures. So let me put Superman on his base here. The peg's just in the foot. The foot here. Be careful. Superman's cape is a little heavy for him to stand on, and his ankle articulation is it's a tad bit weak. but that could just be the case for my figure and not yours. Jor-El's articulation's a little bit tighter, which is good. So that about wraps up the review of these two figures. These are really cool. I paid $19.99 for each, which I think is a little steep for these figures. But I figured, you know, the movie's coming out. I didn't want to pass them up there, and then when the movie comes out, they're going to be sold out everywhere. So there are some special edition versions of the figures. I know there's one that comes with Superman, and he has a key to... I forgot what it was, but if you look at the trailer, it's a black Superman like little emblem, and you can see his fingers holding it, and it's pretty cool. It's a key to something, but you know what, I don't really remember because, you know, the movie isn't out yet or anything. So, but I think that's a cool accessory that they have. It's a life-size accessory that comes with the Superman figure. It may be a Walmart exclusive or something like that, but when it comes out, you should definitely look for it. But I was surprised to see these in store, and I'm glad I picked them up. So if you are a Superman fan, I recently did a Superman drawing here on white charcoal on black paper. Here, let me take out the sleeve. So I do have a little video of this that I posted, you know, a few weeks ago. It'd be really cool if you check it out. It's a time-lapse drawing video. It would mean a lot if you guys could see that also. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this view and this review. And I'm going to show a little clip of me drawing and a link to the video of me drawing the Superman figure. So until next time, you guys take care. Can't wait to see Man of Steel. Really excited for one of the most exciting films this year. And hope you guys take care. See you later.